Welcome back, everyone. So today we're gonna go pick up a 65 Mustang that's been sitting in a field for probably the last 20 years rotting, and I want to rescue it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this car quite yet, but I want to rescue it. So because I like Mustangs and can't say no to a 65 Mustang sitting in the field. But anyways, so we got the tow truck ready, we got the trailer hooked on, and the new winch is working on it, so that's great because I want to try that out today, because especially where this car is sitting, I want to see if this new winch that we put on here about 2 weeks ago will work just like I planned on it to hook onto that car and pull it on. So we're about 15 minutes away from town right now. We got a couple more minutes to go to get to this guy's place. Beautiful day to rescue a car, especially a Mustang, and I'm super excited. I've seen this car once, so it'll be good to see it again. All right, everyone, so we're actually here right now. The guy is not here yet to the seller, but that's okay, because we're actually gonna hook this car up try and hook this car up right now. It's a little bit not in the exact place I wanted it, but I ain't gonna complain. Now, as you guys can see, she's in pretty rough shape. The rear axle's pushed pretty far back. It's pretty rotted out. The floors are gone. You can't see with the seats in there, but the floors are actually Fred Flintstone. There's nothing left of them, but it's a 65 Mustang. And I like Mustangs, so it's been sitting in a bush for probably 20 some years. And it really actually isn't like the engine. See if I can show you guys. It's just a little inline 6 engine in there. We don't know if it runs, probably not, but that's all the point of but that's okay, because guess what? It's a 65 Mustang and I just like Mustangs. So I'm super glad we were able to get this one. We paid pretty cheap for it and I'm pretty happy with how everything went. But yeah, this is it. As you can see, the paint's all peeled off. It's actually, it doesn't seem like it's bondoed up, even though you can see that the rust is taken over. You can probably see it better on this side, that the floor is gone there. That's just a cover. The floor is totally Fred Flintstone. So, but I think all in all, it'll be a good parts car or a good rebody car, one of the two. But now we're actually gonna take this thing to a car wash. We're gonna give it a little bit of a wash and clean it up and see what we really got to work with. And then we're gonna head home, and then I'm gonna show you guys kind of a real in and out of this car. All right, so we're back at the house now. We've had a chance to kind of clean this Mustang out with all the parts and pieces that were laying scattered, and try and see what we actually have with this car. And well, I'll tell you guys, I was in for a really big surprise when I started cleaning everything out, and actually start to look as to how bad of shape this the floor pan, the frame, and all that stuff is. And it's really, really bad. So now that we got this thing all kind of cleaned up a little bit, let's see what we're actually looking at. So for the interior wise, obviously we're missing gauge cluster. The floors are totally gone. There's nothing here, there's nothing here. The rear axles, the rear leaf spring holders are totally gone. So across this car, the floors are totally gone and the frame's gone, which I kind of figured it was in that bad of shape after sitting in the spot it had been for all these years. But if you look at all this stuff, that's all missing. We have a good steering wheel here, and we have the back trim here. Actually, the trunk, it looks like there's actually everything in it, so that's actually real cool. Door panels we have on both sides, and as you guys would have seen in the car wash there, we had a lot of flaking off and paint flaking off because it's been sitting outside for so long, but it's really like externally, it's not in horrible shape. I've seen worse. The rockers, the rockers and stuff are all gone, which was to be expected for where this car sat for most of its life. But there's a lot of good stuff on this car, like there really is. You know, we got bumpers, we got body panels, we got grill. Unfortunately, it's not a V8 car. It is an inline six car, but I'm curious if this engine will actually ever run again, because it's been sitting for so long, which we'll be doing on another video. We'll actually be trying to see if this thing will start, run, and potentially drive, which I very much doubt, but hey, worth a shot. But like, for rescuing this thing out of a bush after sitting for 20 plus years, I really don't think it's in that bad a shape. We got all the windows there. We got a lot of the body panels, like I said, are there. These really nice wheels that I really like, actually. And I've already had 3 people stop trying to buy them off of me. So I think we did good on this one. Now, for the parts side of things, because this whole interior was full of parts. And if I show you this is what was in that car for parts. All 4 seats are actually here. We have the glove box cover, the gauge cluster, a ton of parts here, which these were in the box that were underneath everything. We got the Ford trim, the door sill trims here. We have the original radio to this car right here. We have the automatic gear the automatic gear indicator. There's so many things that this car came with. Spare tire, there's a bucket full of parts there. There's trim pieces there. There's brand new parts there. There's spinner rims there. There's inside door, the trim pieces. There's floor mats. Like, this car has so much stuff just sitting in it. And that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do you guys think we should do? Should we just part it out? Is it too far gone? And sell off the parts and kind of give the parts to someone who can make the car good again? Or do we fix it right up? Now, that's gonna be a ton of work and a ton of money to get the floors and the frame done, but it would be cool. And if we were to fix it up, do we leave the inline 6 in there? Do I go V8 with a 4-speed? Because it is an automatic inline car, so it isn't super desirable in my opinion. So that's where I want to leave it up to you guys. What do you think we should do? Make sure you comment below, let me know, subscribe to the channel, because obviously we're going to be doing a couple more videos with this car and you're not going to want to miss it. And toss me a like if you like seeing cars rescued out of the bush after 20 plus years and not being left to rot and die. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. You won't want to miss it.